Today we'll be checking out the Mad Par Rubix, another one of JMAZ's pars in the Mad Par line. This par has a unique feature I've never seen on any par, and I'm excited to go over it with you today. Hey everybody, how's it going? Daryl here. Welcome to the channel. So my friends over at JMAZ sent over a couple of Mad Par Rubix. And what I really love about a lighting brand is an ecosystem of lights and features depending on your unique use case. And we've reviewed several other of the Mad Par series, and I'll link those videos in the description below. And if you're interested in purchasing yourself a set of these, I'll leave a link in the description below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. All right, so right off the bat, it's packaged real nice. So we have our light, a diffusing filter, and some mounting hardware, which we'll go over more in just a moment. A barrel charging cable, an IR remote, a fancy IR remote at that, and a full color manual. So let's take a closer look. All right, here is the face of that light. And something standard on the Mad Par series is that they have these 4 holes in the corner so that you can attach things to. We'll go over more of that in just a moment. And then you have this glossy black finish with the JMAZ logo. And then we have this circular light in the middle. And that is a very interesting lens, so I'm excited to see what kind of beam angle this thing projects. It has these 4 3x3 grid SMD lights. They almost look like little Rubik's cubes. And we'll go over more of that in a second. And that's why it's called the Mad Par Rubix. This is the back with the JMAZ logo, as well as some grooves for heat dissipation. And then on the sides here, there's more grooves for heat dissipation, as well as these knobs. You can just loosen them. It has this adjustable bracket, so you can choose like at what angle this sets on the ground, and you just have to tighten it to save your angle. And these brackets also have the JMAZ logo. There you go, right side up, JMAZ. And on the back here, there's the JMAZ logo, as well as these rubber feet, so this can sit comfortably on the ground. And then on the front here, you have your on button, a 4-button LCD panel, and this is where you charge it, and it has this weather protection here. So right off the bat, this feels pretty good. I like the build quality of the Mad Par series. It's made of metal. These are made for outdoor use. It is IP65 rated, so it'll last in the rain, but don't throw this in the lake. So this light has 2 different kinds of lights on it. So it's got this center circular diode, which projects a 40-degree beam angle. It's 20 watts. It's quad colored, so red, blue, green, amber. And then these outer diodes, they are 18 watts altogether, because there's 32 half-watt SMD LEDs. They're red, blue, green, and warm white. Yeah, it's doing the warm white right now. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I put it on one of the sound active modes so it can like do different things. So you can see like the outside is red, the inside is purple. And it can control the outer SMD Rubik's Cube heights separately from the center diode. So like right now you can see that the outside is red, the inside is purple. Pretty darn cool. Yeah, that has a very unique projection pattern, so I'm excited to demo this a little bit more. The battery on this thing can last 16 hours and up to 40 hours in battery saving mode. It takes 4 hours to charge. It has color temperature mixing, so anywhere from very warm white all the way to cool white. So 8500 Kelvin all the way down to 2300 Kelvin. I just looked at that, it's so bright. It's about 4 pounds, 3 ounces. And the body is just under 6 inches wide and deep, about 7.5 inches if you would count these knobs. And it's 2.5 inches tall. Here's a closer look at this barrel charger. Has this LED indicator. So it's red when it's charging and green when it's full. And then here is another look at that fancy remote. Here's another look at this diffusion filter. Before using it, you gotta take this film off, just like that. Notice that there are holes in each of these 4 corners, and it comes with these thumb screws, which just go right through the filter and right into there, just like that. Tighten it, there we go. And then you can use all 4 to make it nice and snug. I'm just curious. Okay, so without the filter, that is what that projection pattern looks like. It's got this halo circular thing, and then with the filter, it's more of a standardized wash. And that is what that looks like. Those SMDs, and without it and with it. And the diffuser adds an extra 20 degrees of diffusion. And these outer SMDs are already like 120-degree beam angle, and so with this, I guess that's 140, and then this outer one, and this outer one is 60 instead of 40. So it has 99 preset combinations where it mixes the different colors of the outer SMDs and the inner one and the inner LED. It's got 80 advanced sound active modes and 72 auto fade programs. All right, let's do a demo. All right, what are my thoughts on the Mad Par Rubix? So I am a fan. I think it's something definitely unique. I think it's cool that they have a lot of built-in functionality, a lot of different presets built in. With 2 different zones of control, I thought that I was gonna like this more as an eye candy effect and the projection pattern on the dance floor more than an uplight, but I actually thought this made a really interesting uplight because it gave you 2 different colors to use. Like those SMDs made kind of an outer glow towards the bottom, and that center LED rose all the way to the top, almost like a flame. And when the 2 colors contrasted, it made some really cool combinations, and I can't tell what I liked more, with the filter or without the frosted filter. Both looked awesome. And you may have noticed that the lights might look a little bit crooked in my demo. That's because I couldn't get sound active mode to work with my Bluetooth speaker being relatively loud without me putting the uplight actually on top of the speaker. I know it's tricky to get IP65 lighting fixtures with all that waterproofing to play nicely with sound active mode. That seemed to be the case here. Maybe that wouldn't be an issue if I was using more than just a Bluetooth speaker, trying not to make the volume too loud as to not upset my neighbors. So just like all the Mad Pars, I'm a fan of the build quality. I like that it's IP65 rated. You can use it outdoors. I like that you can plug it into the ecosystem. I like this diffuser. These are extremely bright. I'm pleased with the battery. I like how easy it is to connect to each other. While I'm a fan of being able to essentially transform the functionality of your par with like this ecosystem of accessories and attachments, I wish that it was a bit easier to attach them than these little thumb screws, because these can be a little bit tedious. It's not so bad if you just have a few of them. If you want to have like a large inventory of these, then I could see this being very tedious, and I'd probably not want to take these on and off very often. Those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. Please smash like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.